What is going on, everyone, and welcome to 24/7 Football. Now, I just thought I'd do a little video, and it's sort of a little pet peeve of mine, and social media is the main driver. But before I start this video, I will say, Brandon Williams, which is what the video is going to be on, I think he's been fantastic for Manchester United. I think he's definitely an improvement on what they already have, and to come through the academy, to be playing like he is, hats off to him. He's playing incredible football, but he's still very early on in his career, and that's where this video really centres around. I've seen a lot of talk on socials about him going to the England squad. Someone said best left back in the Prem. We'll get on to that, and also that he should be starting for England. Just little bits like that, where it's just like, why are we overhyping English talent so much? Why are you putting so much pressure on such a young player from an early age? I think just let him go about his business. Let him actually play football, have his rests in the summer, which is what he needs. He's so young. Again, he's at Manchester United. He's playing well, but it is Manchester United. They needed a left back. Luke Shaw just isn't good enough to fill the void, and they've got Brandon Williams in. He's playing fantastically well, but are Manchester United going to get another left back in the summer? Is he going to then drop to second starting left back, second choice? No one knows about the future, and with his future in mind, why would we burn him out? Overhyping him so much. We've seen it so many times. With the likes of Theo Walcott. Luke Shaw's a big one for that as well. Everyone thought he was going to be the next best thing. When he moved to Manchester United, everyone thought this is it. Manchester United starting left back for the next 10, 11 years. And fair enough, he had a horrific injury, but he's just not lived up to that hype, and he's just not doing it at Manchester United. And I can really see him going in the summer. So Brandon Williams has come through. He's, like I said, he's done fantastic. But there's just been a few tweets and stuff like that where I'm just losing my head. I'm just losing my head. Why are we overhyping talent this much? So the first one was by TalkSport, and they started the debate yesterday. Darren Bent said that Brandon Williams should be going to the Euros. But in the same context, Darren Bent also said that Harry Kane is he'd rather have Harry Kane than Sergio Aguero. Sergio Aguero has only scored 20 plus goals in the Premier League once. I think he's done it on at least 4 occasions. He doesn't score important goals, whereas Harry Kane does. I mean, I like them both. I like Harry Kane. He's a very, very good striker. But to say that Sergio Aguero doesn't score important goals when he scored probably the second most important goal in the club's history against QPR is he's come up with the important goals time and time again. So that's a different subject. So Darren Bent said Brandon Williams should be starting for England, or at least in the squad in the summer. And to be fair, if he carries on playing the way he is, he could possibly make it into the squad. He's playing really well. But we've got one very good left back in Ben Chilwell. And we've also got a decent left back in Danny Rose, who has international experience. You know, a European tournament, the second tournament for England, the second biggest. Is that really where we want to be getting young players international experience? Or do we want to take our experienced players just as backup? But if he went, it wouldn't be the end of the world if he carries on his form. So this is the tweet, Andy Spencer. Yes, arguably the best fullback in the Prem at the moment. I mean, come on. Come on. Really? The best left back in the Prem at the moment? It's... What do you say to that? What do you say to that? Andy Robertson plays tennis now. Ben Chilwell's been... Fair enough, Ben Chilwell's fallen off a little bit. He has fallen off a little bit in the last few games. But so have the whole Leicester team. They've been quite poor, losing 2-1 to Southampton at home. I still think Ben Chilwell, I'd take him at City, is a very, very capable left back. And he's still young. He's still young, that is the main thing. So he's playing very well. For me, second best left back in the Premier League. Definitely England's first choice. And this is what I mean, overhyping young English talent. I think he's played 8 games, something like that, and he's now the best left back in the Premier League at the moment. In his opinion, it's not like his opinion's flawed, but it is. It is. I can't say anything else. his opinion's flawed. He's not the best left back in the Prem, but he's a very good talent, and just let him play his football. Don't need to compare him to Marcelo or Dennis Irwin. Just let him play his football and see what happens. So he's played 7 Premier League matches. He's played 4 in the Carabao Cup as well, 3 games in the Europa League. So is that enough to really warrant the best left back in the Premier League after 7 games? I'm not saying he hasn't played well. He's played very well, but 7 games in, not the best left back in the Premier League so far. We saw it with Trent Alexander-Arnold, especially with the England setup. It took him a while to get into the England squad, and even then it's taken him a while to have his to really secure that right back spot. And he's done that on merit because he's a fantastic footballer, and he's probably one of the best right backs in the world, if not the best at the moment, and he's only 22 as well. It's just getting me excited for the Euros. So that was one of the tweets. Another one of the tweets was this one here. Unpopular opinion, absolutely. Brandon Williams should be England's starting left back at Euro 2020. I'm starting to get to the point where, is this for attention? Are these tweets for attention? I'm not sure. England's starting left back at Euro 2020. It's just not going to happen. Ben Chilwell's a level above. He's a fantastic left back, and he's been doing it for a few seasons now. Brandon Williams, yes, this is his breakout season, and like I've said countless times, he's playing fantastic, but he's not going to be England's starting left back. It's fair enough, put him in starting against Montenegro in a friendly or something like that, but he cannot start at the Euros. If he was back up, I could accept that if he carries on his form throughout the season, but England's starting left back, it's just not going to happen. Another case of we're just overhyping. And one, it's mad how Brandon Williams is the best left back of England right now. He's just not. He's just not. And again, I've probably been dubbed. I've probably absolutely been duped into this because they're probably just doing it for attention. But you can't allow this. You can't allow this. If anyone's thinking I'm just hating on Brandon Williams, I'm not. I think he's doing fantastically well. Like I've said, how many times have I said fantastically well? He's playing superb. He is. And he's done it against some good teams as well. And he's still got a few mistakes in him. You know, we see defensive lapses, but that's going to come. He's so young. That sitter he missed against Norwich as well was horrific, but that's not what he's in the team to do. He's in the team to assist and defend, and he's playing really well. And I'm not hating on him. I just think let him play his football rather than overhyping him into the next best Roberto Carlos, and just let him do his thing and play football and just enjoy himself, because if we're in danger of burning him out like we did with other big talents, like I've said, Luke Shaw being one of them, Theo Walcott, came into the England scene at 16 years of age, never lived up to that talent. He was hyped up, and he just never ever lived up to it. And it's coming apparent that we do have a problem with overhyping young talent. We see the same with Hudson-Odoi. Jadon Sancho's proving it, but before he came through, we were overhyping him. We saw the same with Raheem Sterling when he first burst onto the scene, and he's even said it in interviews. He struggled with the life of a footballer, all of the speculation surrounding him, but with Brandon Williams, just let him enjoy his football, and the England call-up will come. But we've definitely got a problem with overhyping young talent. I just need to get that off my chest because it's annoying. I go on social media and I see he's the next best thing in world football, and then underneath it it's dub. I just can't stand social media sometimes. But that was me anyway. Leave a comment below whether you think I'm being an idiot, whether you actually agree with me, and what you think about the people of this country actually overhyping young English talent. Do you think it's beneficial, or do you think that it could actually hamper their development? So let me know in the comments below. Subscribe to the channel, like the videos, check out our other videos, our website 247football.com, and we will see you next time.